I never mark out the stuff like this. I even hate using that term.
I know.
But for being a Queens kid and to hear that on September 22nd in Queens, New York City, right next door to Citi Field,
yes,
at Arthur Ashe Stadium,
10 minutes from us.
10 minutes from us. Not even, dude. It's a 6-minute Long Island Railroad train ride, door to door. We are there. Arthur Ashe Stadium. Delicious. AEW, their New York City debut in Queens, New York City.
Oh, can't wait.
Dirty Queens, New York City. They're going to be selling about 16.5.
Very nice.
To make this the largest show so far. This may be... Well, I mean, I don't know if they're going to beat WWE in New York. Let me just say that.
This is cool shit, though.
This is cool shit, though. Yeah. So it's 16.5, but I spoke to someone in the venue at Arthur Ashe. They said that it's scalable to be more.
Very nice. Yeah.
So if they see AEW, they did the math. Obviously, they have analytical data that shows how many tickets they could sell for this in their minds, based on demand and hype and interest and all that stuff. And they believe they could sell almost 17,000 tickets. I think they'll be able to open up more. There's going to be definitely a demand for this because it's a very unique venue. Now, here's the biggest story here. And a lot of people don't know this. Arthur Ashe Stadium essentially is part of the Parks Department in New York City.
Yeah.
It was built in 1993. It was a Dinkins project. And the concept was that essentially they get this for nothing. The tennis, whatever, the United States Tennis Federation, whatever, USTF or whatever the governing body for the US Open and everything is, right? Because I'm not that big on tennis. So I'm just going to go based on what was said to me. They wanted other events in this building for a very, very long time. The retractable roof that they put on it a couple of years ago was part of this to kind of allow other events to happen. The city, the Parks Department especially, and the person that has been in charge of the Parks Department for at that moment, for whatever time, was very much against running anything other than tennis in this building. There have been numerous people that have suggested events and this and that and boxing or whatever it is, because it's New York City. We don't have 20,000 person buildings that often here. You really don't have too many options. Now you have Brooklyn and obviously you have the Garden, but you don't have another third option that maybe is a little cheaper because you're in the outer boroughs. But there's obviously the city needs money. A lot of speculation that Tony Khan is this genius negotiator, which I'm sure he's great at it. But the truth is the city has no money. And here comes an event to be held in this cool building right after the U.S. Open.
Yep.
The building was being used anyway. You staffed them already. Might as well continue it for another week or so, and you get another really cool event that you could say, and it's a historic event for New York City and the Parks Department.
Absolutely.
So I think this is really cool, especially for the fact that we're going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
We're literally there's no excuse why we shouldn't be there. And spoke to a couple of people. We're going to have a lot of these guys on the show.
Very special surprises coming up.
Very special surprises coming up. So, very excited for this. Very cool. Personally, I think this is a cool thing, being a New Yorker and having that event, because I go to the U.S. Open every year, and I think it's really cool. The venues are awesome.
Well, also, people don't understand that how, much like MSG, Arthur Ashe Stadium and Citi Field are, super easy to get to from anywhere.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out Mattman Clips. If you want to listen to a full episode of the show, click on one of the links below and be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube and, of course, everywhere podcasts are available.